Have a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Now in the box, Patrick Wisdom. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Runners on his way to third.
Slide.
Flores at third, Taylor on second, Peterson at first, 2 out in the inning. Push softly over toward the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners forced to settle for 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The M's lead it 1. Into the box, Scott Heineman.
The batter, number 16.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Chopper up the middle, scooped up. There's 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's gone 5 for 13. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 2 and the Mariners 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Marcus Taylor.
Marcus Taylor.
You think they're going to low again?
Lyles is ready. Here it comes. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Ground it.
On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Digging in once again, Marcus Taylor. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Find the ball.
And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. So first and second with 1 man gone. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Here it comes on 3-0. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
This is on the ground over to first. Andrus. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play. And the standing in with the bases loaded, Marcus Taylor, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. And there's a base hit on the line. 1 run is scored. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Heineman has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. 7th inning coming up. Ready for another chance. Ke'Bryan Hayes. A windup and the 0-1.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
First. Right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Hey, 2 outs, huh?
So striding in, Willie Calhoun, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The payoff pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Good work there out of the Seattle pen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Mariners are on top 4-2. Now at the plate, Marcus Taylor. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Taylor.
Here we go. Make something happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Calhoun. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mariners.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
4-2 the final score tonight. Seattle rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Justice Sheffield earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Austin Adams wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. Texas will try to avoid their 12th consecutive loss. First pitch is next. Jose Arena, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Over the bullpen and gone.
Woo! Fastball up.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so his remarkable season continues, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
I jump all over those. Any fastball, I will smack the shit out of.
So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year.
The fastball is your best pitch.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
The batter, number 1.
Should have started with your curve.
Elvis.
Got me on some all-speed stuff.
He's ready. Now the pitch. To defer. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Mariners lead it 2-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Marcus Taylor, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Maybe he'll come
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High chopper to third. He's got it. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over.
Like he probably was his cutter.
1 left for Seattle.
Cutter should be up.
Marcus Taylor will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. 0-1 the count.
I'm looking outside. You looking inside. Okay.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Ooh, I should have took his glove off his hand.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Marcus Taylor.
Marcus Taylor.
Hey, come on now.
We'll come inside again.
And now pitch on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
It's not going to get out of here.
Cole is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ronald Guzman.
Ronald!
Hey, come on, guys.
Ronald!
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The M's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
It was okay.
They left 9 runners on base.
1 for 3. No, I mean, I'm looking for something a little bit better than that, but I'll take it.
Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. Texas have lost 12 straight.
Damn, 12 straight
will
losses.
be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers.
I thought we were
starting
bad.
pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder.
He's out of here.
Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. So his remarkable season continues. And the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
He might go up. I was there.
So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year.
Sweet spot.
Now to the plate, Marcus Taylor. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit on the ground out to short. There
that
is
thing died
Andrus.
right at the last second.
First will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Not
in order.
All right, bottom
Stepping
of the
in and
fourth.
ready for another shot.
2
Marcus
outs, 2
Taylor.
on.
He got
I
on
don't
top
want
of
to waste
one.
this.
It was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, your pitch right here.
I don't want to waste this.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Over his head, good.
Come on, go hard.
It's down into left center for a base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right
Pitcher
there.
is garbage. I see why y'all had 12 straight losses.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired.
Well, at least I didn't waste it. I got a 1
So
run
it's
out of
2
it.
runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full. It's the Mariners 6 and the Rangers nothing. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Marcus Taylor.
Marcus Taylor.
Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up at the track.
That's gone.
And it's gone as they add
Same
still
exact
another.
spot. 87 home runs on the year.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Same exact spot.
One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
7-1 the final today. The Mariners jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. George Kirby earned his 9th win of the year. Mike Minor permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been...
Sorry, but that picture was bad.
Player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Come on, Yankees. Bring me home. Bring me home.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Marcus Taylor, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Marco Gonzalez is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Marcus Taylor.
Has a look, now the pitch. High and deep to right. Reddick looks up. Gone!
Oh, I didn't know it was going to travel that far. This must be a hitter's my
A
hitters
two-run
park.
blast to straightaway right field. So
And they
his
only went
remarkable
365.
season continues, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. At the plate, Marcus Taylor. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you
They
think
keep
this
going
guy
up.
might have
I'm
went
gonna
up there
keep
looking
slapping
for the
it.
breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
It didn't break.
There's a
Just
shot
like
to
that
left
one. It didn't
field
break.
and deep, and it's gone.
It's coming in. It's coming in flat.
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
That's the only reason why I'm able to hit it, because it's coming in flat. I'm able to pull
Stepping
it.
up to the plate, Miles Straw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey,
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
Gets this one down. And he's safe. Ready to take his hacks again, Marcus Taylor, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Grounded down the third baseline.
Not gonna get a piece of that.
One time. Let it fly.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes this the other way
Get
to
down.
right.
Oh.
Reddick is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits. No error.
Well, we tearing.
All set for the start of the
We
inning.
tearing Houston a
Digging
new
in is
asshole,
the
so
outfielder, Michael
I'm
Brantley.
good.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have punch in the 8th and 9th inning.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also stepping in, Marcus Taylor. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on him.
That's going.
There's a swing
I
and a
know it's going.
drive, and
That's
everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
I can tell the people, if you use the PSI, it really helps.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
So here's Josh Reddick, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Josh Reddick.
No one out now. No one out.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. The second, this could be
Oh,
2.
go back.
To second for 1. On to first, and it's a quick 2 as Reddick bounces into a double play. Coming to the plate now, Marcus Taylor, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time. And
Let's go.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, his 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
I think they should be softballs today. I don't know.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great.
I know I should be like excited, like crazy excited.
4 home runs in one game?
On paper, this had the makings of a real
I just saw the ball
game,
really well.
But, paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
16-7 in this ball game today. The Seattle Mariners put up a 4 spot in
That's
the
a Hall
opening
of Fame
frame
game
on the
right
way
there.
to victory. Marco Gonzalez
I know they're gonna test me
pitches his
for
way to a
PEDs and
team-leading
whatnot.
12th win of the year. Lance McCullers gave up
They're
a
gonna see if I'm
9
steroid out
runs
like
in the
Barry
losing
Bonds.
effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Taijuan Walker is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score.
I want to renegotiate my rookie contract. I'm outperforming my rookie contract.
The first baseman, Marcus Taylor.
From the stretch. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it.
Oh.
Altuve for
Run
one.
it out, run it out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Okay.
In now, Kyle Tucker. Previously with Taijuan Walker. He's just 2 for 12.
I have to use some patience with this one.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today.
We got one here.
The catcher.
Ready now, Mike Zunino. He'll get to take his first
Got the
cuts
shift
here.
going.
The 1-2. To first. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. So the base is empty here with one away. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
One down. One down.
Bunt his way on as he gets this one down.
I got it.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
The first baseman,
So,
Marcus
last time,
Taylor.
make contact with every swing, every quarter hit a double or better.
Hey, see it, drive it up.
And the pitch. Hit hard to third.
Oh,
a diving
he
effort
blocked
here as he
it.
gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Woo!
So stepping in, Marcus Taylor. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Contact swing.
Taylor.
Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike.
Power. Go ahead.
Takes this the other way to right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Oh, they trying to sneak out a little win here.
Stepping into the box,
Okay.
Marcus Taylor, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Contact, opposite
Looking
way.
to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Ready to begin the eighth, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
Double play. That's what it feels like.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The M's jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Brendan Brennan earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Austin Adams hammers down the save, his 12th of the season.
My streak is broken. It's broken.
And our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasquez, and you've been watching MLB.
You sons of bitches. Oh, you broke my hitting streak. What the hell? What the? Yo, my controller is tripping.
A player receives an unexpected call. It's his former high school coach, who was an important mentor and advisor to him in his teen years. Most high achievers have, in their past, an important someone who first believed in them.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball, and it comes your way next. Frankie Montas gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
The first baseman, Marcus.
Into the box now,
Taylor.
Marcus Taylor. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. The Scotty's on the move, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. The throw's in quickly as the go-ahead run holds at third. Second and third now.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
I talked all that stuff and look what he did.
Not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield.
Hold up.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
He's set. The 0-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Heading after it is Piscotty. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. On now to the... Stepping into the box, Marcus Taylor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here comes the first pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run.
You tried to go low again, buddy.
So a solo shot here to left center field. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits. And it's a 7-2 game now.
You letting me know where you going. You got a tail. Your first pitch is telling me exactly where you going.
Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark.
That would change my
Just
home run
great approaches
celebration.
by both lineups today. We were around the cage during...
Ready for another shot now. Austin
Now
Allen.
batting,
He comes in
catcher,
1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Allen.
A shot to first base
Gotcha.
and caught there to end the inning.
That's right. Look at the crowd.
So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Marcus Taylor already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you've said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find down the line, maybe he can do it, and he was going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Trying to get that damn sun off my face.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. Short hop. They got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that, ref.
New inning set to get
I don't
underway.
know about that,
And set to
ref.
go
That
is the
look
rookie
like some
first baseman,
bullshit.
Marcus Taylor.
It
That look like
doesn't
some
look very
bullshit.
promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line
Keep
hard.
playing with me.
But this is a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky. Well, the die was cast in the third inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that,
They said it was
they did
perfect.
everything they had to just to wrap
It
up
said
this
perfect.
victory.
13-7 is
How
how
can
this
he
one
run-
ends. Oakland led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Frankie Montes earned his 9th win of the year. Jose Arena was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next.
We ain't making no playoffs. Playoffs? We're not making them.
Daniel Mengden, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
This guy's Mr. Old School. He reminds me a little bit of Catfish Hunter. Kind of animated on the mound, has a perky jerk.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there. Safe.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Digging in, Marcus Taylor comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
Okay.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
Give me something right here. Right here, baby.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's
That's
a
it.
shot
That's
to
it.
left field
That's
and
it.
deep. Looking up
called
is
it.
the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Woo. He gave it to me right there in the sweet
It's a
spot.
two-run
You gave
shot
it
to
me.
straightaway left, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits. And the Mariners cut it to 2. It's now a
Triple
4-2 score.
digits.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made
Boom.
to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs.
Next up for the A's, Jose Iglesias.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, but they still lead this one 4-2.
All right, come on now, one
At the
time.
plate,
one
Marcus
Oh,
Taylor. He hit a
still kicking
two-run
ass.
jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Give me something up.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Yep.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the concrete staircases and gone.
I knew it. First, I went low.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Matt Olson.
The 2-2. The ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the... Marcus Taylor will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
So, it's up
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Somewhere.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Somewhere right around here.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Pinder is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the... So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's totaled 4 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him on the ground to the right side.
Oh, shit.
Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out, as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. And that brings up Chad Pinder.
The left fielder, Chad Pinder.
Bouncer to the left
Go
side.
to first.
He's got it. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. So coming to the plate, Marcus Taylor comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Anthony Santander, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? He will not. He'll hold tight at second with one away now.
I probably should have kept going. It was
runner at second, one away. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores.
He looked like Judge.
Hey, big mama right here. We need you. Here we go.
Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there.
What the fuck is
tag
he doing?
gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. A one-run game, 6-5, the final today. Alex Claudio gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
The mechanics for base running on this game is so frustrating.
Our final line score this afternoon. First quarter.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta get some more ice for my lemonade. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Oh, big dog, right here, one time. Always said, give me one time.
Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. Reined in to second for one. Relayed to Aguilar, the double play, and that retires the side. Standing in, Chris Herman, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
The catcher, Chris Herman.
Up the first baseline, scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Marcus Taylor.
Number 9, Marcus Taylor.
First offering on its way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this is off the wall now for Upton out there. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for two bases.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle.
All right, let's go right here.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The second baseman, Wilmer
popped him up.
Flores.
You're going.
Simmons over to his left. And that's the third out. Mariners leave one. They trail it 4-1. So striding forward now, Marcus Taylor. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot here to left center field. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits. And the Mariners cut it to 2. It's now a 4-2 score.
We still lost.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Halos took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Matt Andres earns win number 7 on the season. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Zach Kelly is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Anthony Santander. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Might have been trying to avoid the double play ball by putting the runner in motion, but that ended up just causing a different kind of...
Digging in, Marcus Taylor. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Taylor.
Get a good pitch right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Henniger is on his way home. He scores as it's now a 2-run game. And he'll scramble back to first safely. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Anthony Santander.
0-2, here it comes. Softly hit toward the hole. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. Strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on.
Entering the day, they lead all of baseball in both team batting average and on-base percentage. Talking with a few coaches during batting practice, they said that not only speaks to the patient approach that they preach as a club, but also to the talent of these players and their willingness to buy in. It's a confident bunch. And
striding into the box, Marcus Taylor. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
He'll be patient. But if you give me something, I'm going to smack the hell out of it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. For Seattle.
All right.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Marcus Taylor.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Oh yeah, I forgot to change that.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's 1 for 4.
Rendon.
Hey, we got no one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1.
Nothing but a bag of shells.
Next batter to the plate, Brian
Here, bag
Goodwin.
of shells.
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Goodwin.
Possible double play. Possible.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Here down the first baseline. Reined in to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left. We've played 8 full. The Halos lead this one 14-6.
Okay, this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on a fuse at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
14-6 is the way this one ends. The Los Angeles Angels swung the bats well with 16 hits. Zach Kelly gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Marco Gonzalez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Andrew Heaney gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
First pitch coming, here it is. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question, this team is on a roll offensively, defensively, from the pitching standpoint. If they can steal this one again and continue this winning streak, it'd be special.
Boy, D-Roll, this team's playing some really good baseball right now. When you get on a roll, you like to continue that roll, and if they could pull off this one and keep that streak.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run.
Pick up the ball.
And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, D-Roll, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored in ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mitch Haniger. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Now batting, Kyle Seager. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Popped him up.
Run it hard,
Fletcher is there for it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. So digging in now, Marcus Taylor. He's been sending souvenirs into the seats at a record clip. If he manages to keep on to this pace, he could end the year with over 75 home runs.
And I would love nothing more than to see him do it. This is historic. This is why you pay the price of a ticket. You want to see this guy get his 4 at-bats. Can't tell you how monumental it would be for not only him, but for the game to see him get to 75 home runs.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Ready once again, Marcus Taylor. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Digging in to try it again, Marcus Taylor. As we mentioned earlier, he's in the race for the league's top home run spot, and with a 4-bagger on this day, he continues to add to his impressive power totals.
He just looks so confident at the plate. Knocks a donut off the bat every time on the on-deck circle.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Trout on the warning track. He makes the catch. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 6-3 game.
The first baseman, number 9.
Catch up for us right here.
Here comes the first pitch.
Taylor.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
The right fielder.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Fly ball out toward left center field. Upton's after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Mariners forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. And now for the Angels, Jesus Aguilar. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Aguilar.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pops this one up. Flores is under it.
I got it.
But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And there's one away now. Here's Justin Upton now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Justin Upton.
Now in a comebacker, this could be big. They get the force at the plate. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
10-4, the final in this game. Seattle get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jose Arena earns win number 7 on the season. Andrew Heaney was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Kyle Berklaw works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Forrest Whitley will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Hey, come on, big dog, stay hot.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a solo shot here to left center field, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead. Digging in now, Marcus Taylor. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Strong is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carlos.
2 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll... Striding in once again, Marcus Taylor. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Let's go, kid.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to short. He's got it.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Marcus Taylor will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Takes this the other way to right. Tucker is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just what? Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Mariners took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. George Kirby gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Austin Adams closes the door for the save, his 14th. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Digging in, Marcus Taylor, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Taylor.
Man, nice and patient. Get yours.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer, still going back. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the...
Ready to take his hacks again, Marcus Taylor, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Marcus Taylor, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined into right, a base hit.
Make a turn, pick up the ball.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. On a good round number for him there, as that's now 250 hits on the season as he creeps ever closer to that single season record. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here we go.
Liner toward right center.
You're going.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Marcus Taylor. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Oh, baby.
Marcus
Pitch up there.
Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to the left side. Scooped up.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
The first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Houston Astros get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Lance McCullers earns win.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A team is pressed to step up their focus defensively.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Seattle Mariners. Marcus Taylor, the American League's leading hitter, continues his bid at a batting title right after this. Yusei Kikuchi, a Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. Marcus Taylor has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Marcus Taylor. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper on his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo.
Right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Towards second. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Next up for New York, Jake Marisnick.
The center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Hey, ground ball right here. Here we go.
Ground third, this could be two. He's right there. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around. Stepping up now, Marcus Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, way to drive it.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Taylor has a play. He's got it one away. Coming to the plate now, Marcus Taylor. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Taylor.
First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Taylor is sitting on exactly 100 career home runs.
And that's a nice round number right there. 100 homers in the big leagues.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Seattle Mariners seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Yusei Kikuchi earned his 9th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Austin Adams retires the side to hammer down the save, his 15th of the campaign. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Seattle Mariners. Interleague baseball next. Marco Gonzalez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marte is under this one, and very quickly one gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Anthony Rizzo.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Marcus Taylor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, you can do it. No one better.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Marisnik is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Striding in, Jeff McNeil.
Now batting, number 6.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit out towards second. Flores has it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Mariners nothing. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
Designated hitter, Anthony.
0-1. Here it comes. Sacrifice attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action.
Come on, baby.
The first baseman, number 9, Marcus Taylor.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Into the box, Marcus Taylor. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Mariners have come back to tie things at 2.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Ready to take his hacks again, Marcus Taylor, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Come on now, one time.
Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Come on.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors in a couple of minutes. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Hey,
here we go.
The right side. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
5-2 the final today. The M's used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Dan Altavilla earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Austin Adams records the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Thank everybody for watching the video, for watching the stream.
Make your way over to the shownation.com.
For tonight. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Good night.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. Please, rise on.